guys, it is Monday. It's about 5:30 in the morning and we're heading out to Webster Flea Market. We're getting a little bit of a jump from last week. Last week we left the house about 6 and we got there about 7. So now we're leaving. It is 5:30. We were on the highway. We left probably about 15 minutes ago. We are 45 minutes away. So we're gonna go out here. We're gonna go see Richard again, see what they've got. He did mention at the auction house that he does have some new merchandise, some brand new factory sealed stuff. I think it's closed, but we'll go and check it out and see what they got. And we're gonna give Tom a call, and you know, we might walk the flea market with Tom this time to kind of get his expert opinion on how to walk the aisles and just kind of observe, and maybe even see if we can walk around with Daryl as well and kind of just take some notes and see what these guys do. So let's drive out here. Let's make it a good day. Let's go to Webster Flea Market. Let's go, guys. I'm Eric, and at the age of 40, I walked away from a corporate desk job with all the benefits you could ever ask for and decided to roll the dice, bet on myself, and start a resale company. I buy storage lockers.
Let's see what this oh, it's signed.
I go to live auctions.
$30, $30, $29, $30.
I go on private picks.
Quite a bit of stuff.
And so much more. So come along for the ride as I build this resale company from the ground up. And now, let's get to another episode of Reliable Resellers. All right, we're pulling in here. I know where I'm going this time. It is 6:18, so we're about an hour earlier than we were last time. So let's get ourselves parked. We'll get some coffee from homeboy right here, and then we'll go find Richard in Lavender. Hi guys, we're in the Lavender building. I brought a flashlight this time, but don't need one. With the time change, it is it's getting brighter earlier. Richard is right back here somewhere. And this is his booth right here, actually. Morning, Richard. How's it going? And here's some of the cards I didn't show you guys last time. But we'll show you this time some of the cards. I do have my handy dandy flashlight. So I don't know if this is gonna help or not. I don't think that's helping. Here's a couple Beckett's, which you can see it's like Professional Grading Authority. There's one PSA, BCCG, and then that Professional Grading Authority. Not sure who that is. So I just called and talked to Daryl. He is just now getting out here, so we actually beat him out here. I think the time change is screwing with people a little bit. And I called Tom, but he didn't answer. It could be he just doesn't know my phone number. That's definitely a possibility. It's a lot, I can see my breath, okay? It's a lot colder here than it is back in Tampa. When I left Tampa, it was
I want it to be there
relatively warm, but got up here about an hour north and it is frigid. A cool Mickey Mouse thing. That's kind of cool. That's got a thumbnail written all over it. Some Ohio State football. There's a big Coca-Cola sign. Pirates.
This is kind of cool. It's 125, but it's all the Star Trek figures. All of them here. I mean, I guess it's all of them. I don't see Captain Kirk. Or I guess they're from different series. Isn't that Spock? And then there's John Luke. They were in.
Weren't they in different Star Treks? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Lionel trains only. It's a big heavy sign. That's not plastic. Well, is it? No, I don't know. Maybe hard plastic. My mom would like these. I think she has that one. Good, man. How are you? Lots of vinyl records out here. Lots of vinyl records. All right, guys. Dunlap wood planks, and that's a Craftsman wood plank. Plane, not plank, plane. Cool. So we stopped by, we seen Richard, and we looked at some cards, and he had some other stuff, but it was sort of packed away in the back of his shed there. He said he's gonna go through it and sort of get everything organized, and maybe next week we'll be able to look through all that stuff. The few things I've seen though was mostly lower value, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I couldn't see my breath back in Tampa. I can see it here.
Good morning.
Morning.
How much is your Santa Claus? Yeah, but how much is it? Do you know it works?
That's Tom.
Personal time you can have.
Tom will be our guide today. All right, I definitely think the time change is screwing with people. Last week we were here, and there was a lot of people back here. Today, I mean, it's only 7:53, 8 o'clock, so I guess it's still early. Some hats. Hats. Oh, that's right. We get the chips here. I like those Smart Food popcorn. It's a low-calorie snack. It's like 100 calories in the bag. We like that. So I haven't bought anything yet. Tom had to run and go meet a guy too. He likes to drive around instead of walk around. And I kind of want to walk around a little bit, so we're out here figuring it out. I am looking for that lady that was here last week that I bought those Legos from. Because if she's here again, we'll buy more Legos. There's a lot of fruits and vegetables out here. Like this whole row here, both sides is all fruits and vegetables. Apples, oranges, plums, pears, blueberries, cauliflower, spinach, onions.
Get ready your $4, Dan.
Check out our boy, y'all. Nice. I just seen it. There's a restaurant here, right there, that white sign. It's here, I'll just walk you over and show you. Farmers Market Restaurant. Like Webster Flea Market just has everything. You can get guns out here, you can get produce, you can get collectibles, hats, shirts, clothes. Stop and eat at a restaurant. One-stop shop. As you can see, Farmers Market Restaurant, country style. It's not open right now, but it's here. Check these guys out, dude. These guys have full booths. Holy cow. Like, you can even go back there and shop. Hey! Guy has a big booth. Some of these kind of things, like yard things. These are cool. Definitely interesting. Some cool Budweiser and Coca-Cola signs. Those are probably legit. Yeah. You can even get beer at the flea market. I had no idea you could get beer out here. That's cool. Lots of video games here. Atari, Nintendo DS, Wii. Look at this dude. That guy's interesting, right? Interesting guy. This is by far the coolest stuff I've seen out here, without question. Guys, we just bought a bunch of dolls. Reliable Resellers. It's the name of the business.
Resellers.
Yeah.
Super easy.
Yep.
Well, man, you would probably like to know me, man.
All right, guys, we're leaving. We're heading home. Well, actually, we're gonna head over to Tom's house. We're gonna buy a guitar from Tom. Get my window up here. We're gonna buy a guitar from Tom for my papaw for Christmas. If you guys have maybe heard me say that he has told me he wants a guitar, and Tom is a guitar guy, so he's got a guitar there. He's gonna either already has or is gonna fix up for me for my papaw. So we're gonna swing by on the way home. We have to drive right past. He lives in Dade City. We have to drive right past Dade City anyway to go home. So we will just stop by and see. We did buy all those dolls. See back there. We sent Bruce a text to ask him his opinion on them, and before he could text us back, we went ahead and bought them. And he said he did text us back. He called us actually and said that there might be one vintage doll in there, and the other ones are mostly going to be reproductions. So we can take those out to the auction house. We'll take the one that might be original. He said to take a picture of the back of the neck and send it to him. So we'll see. Maybe we got lucky. Maybe there's one really good one in there. If not, then you know it's 40 bucks, and we'll take all the dolls out to the auction house, and we should be able to get that 40 bucks back pretty easily. Anyway, so let's go over to Tom's house and let's see if he has that guitar for us. Let's go. All right, John, the guitar's in the back. I didn't take the camera out. I just didn't think to do it, I guess. Got a phone call from a guy who said he's got a couple of old school Nintendos.
Turn right on Hunt Road, then take the first left.
A couple of old school Sega Genesis, and
turn left on Tower Road.
A couple of games to go with them. So we're gonna come over here, and we should be right here at his house. So
in one quarter.
At the same party after the shooting, but before Garrett made his eyewitness ID of.
All right, guys, so we bought all that video game stuff. We bought 2 PlayStation 1s, 2 Sega Genesis, an X, an original Nintendo. What was it? There was a GameCube, a bunch of controllers, bunch of games, and we powered everything on. It all worked. It all connected up, and we spent. What was it? We spent $140, and then on the way out, I told him that if you have anything else you want to sell, give me a call, let me know. He says, hang on a second. He goes in the back room, comes back out, and he has an original Xbox in the original box and all the controllers and everything. So nothing crazy, but gave him another 20 bucks for that. So we just spent 160 bucks. And bought a bunch of video game systems and a bunch of games and a bunch of controllers and everything like that. So let me get home and I will show you guys all the dolls, even though they're repops, but I'll show them to you. And I will show you guys all the video game stuff. So let's go. All right, I've made it over to my storage locker and we're gonna unload these dolls. This is the one here that it's missing it. God, these things are so freaky. And it's missing an eye. It's not even any less freaky without a friggin' eye. Look at that. God. Anyway, this is the one that Bruce thought may have been vintage. I sent him a picture of the back of the neck, and he said it's not. It's a repop. So they're all reproductions. I'm gonna unload them. We'll take all these out to the auction house tomorrow. We'll sit them there and try to get our 40 bucks back or whatever. But I'm gonna unload them and just show you guys the dolls in case you want to see them. All right, so I'll just show you a couple of them here, because once you've seen one, I feel like you've seen them all. And they're missing eyes, like it's freaky. So there's one. Here's the one I showed you a second ago. And then there's, and they're all porcelain. There's some big ones, there's some smaller ones. There's that one there.
And so it's just a bunch of dolls. I should have been a little bit more patient. I should have been willing to wait for Bruce to text me back. But I mean, for 40 bucks, I figured, what the hell? I mean, maybe there was one in here that was expensive, and I mean, there's not. So I mean, that's okay. Again, we'll take them out to auction and get our money back. Not that big of a deal. For 40 bucks, we rolled the dice, we took a shot. That's okay. And then here's the guitar we got from Tom for my papaw for Christmas. So nice guitar. It's tuned up, it plays well. It's a guitar. He'll like it. All right, so here's the video game systems that we just bought, and we're gonna take these ones out to the auction house because we either don't have all the cords, or we don't have all the controllers, or you know, maybe something like this one right here. You know, as an example, the cord is frayed, and I don't want to sell it like that on eBay. And if I take something like this out to the auction house, they'll buy it, they'll fix it, and you know, probably resell it at the flea market or what have you. So but they all power on anyway. So you've got here's a PlayStation 4, a Nintendo GameCube, a Sega Genesis, the 16-bit, a Sega Genesis MK 1631. This is MK 1601. You've got an original Xbox and a PlayStation. A bunch of controllers, Sega Genesis controllers, Xbox controllers. The Xbox powers on, but it does have the red ring of death. So we will note that when we list it out there at the auction house. Everything else powers on and seems to be fine, though. I just don't have all the cables that connect it all the way up, and I don't really want to, you know, buy them on eBay just to resell them. So we'll take them out to the auction house. Now, we did get some other ones that we do have listed on eBay, full systems, some nice ones. Let me show you those. So one of the things we got from them is this Sony PS1. I'm not sure if you guys have maybe ever seen one of these before, but it's it has a built-in screen. It's really cool. You put your PlayStation disc in here, pop it down, and then you can play it right here on the screen. Everything works. It does power on, plays fine. I cleaned it up. It's in good shape. Controller works. It's the original LCD screen. We've got it on eBay, I think, for 180 bucks or so. It's been up there for less than a day. It's got a ton of watchers, so this will sell pretty quickly. We've got the original box here for the original Xbox. So it's the original box, the original styrofoam, and all of the original inserts and instruction booklets and everything like that. The box, the styrofoam, and the original inserts worth about 75 bucks over on eBay. All right, here is a Sega Genesis 32X adapter for the 16-bit system so that you can play the 32-bit games. So you got the adapter here. You've got 3 32X games, and then there is one cable to go with it. This is about I don't have it listed up yet, but it's about 100 bucks plus shipping over on eBay. All right, guys, and then the last eBay worthy thing that we have from the purchase is this Nintendo NES top loader system here, NES 101. These are actually worth a little more than your classic Nintendos are worth. So we've got the Nintendo, we've got Tecmo Bowl and NES Play Action Football. Nothing great in terms of the games, but they do work. There's one dog bone controller, the old school dog bone, and then there's 2 of the original controllers, a gun, and then the original power supply. I believe I've got this on eBay for like 180 bucks as well, or something like that. I'll show you. So that's that's what we got from the guy for all the video game stuff. We paid 160 bucks. We bought all this video game stuff. I mean, just this box right here, when it sells, that gets us our money back. And then everything else that I just showed you is the profit, right? And then we have all the other stuff, the Segas and the PlayStation 4 and the GameCube and everything else like that that we're missing parts and pieces for, that we'll take out to the auction house tomorrow, and we'll sell that stuff out there. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. That's going to be it for this video. We went out to Webster. We bought some dolls that turned out to be nothing, but hey, you know, you miss all the shots you don't take, I guess, right? And we bought some video game stuff, so cool. You know, come back tomorrow. We're going to go out to the auction house, to the live auction, to kind of see what our planes and tanks sell for round 2. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully they bring close to, if not more, obviously, than the what they brought last week. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and come back tomorrow. We'll do something else. Bye, guys.